So basically, first thing you have to do is to search for TAXPROMAX. So you search for TAXPROMAX. So you look at this web address taxpromax.firs.gov.ng. So once you find this, then you go to TAXPROMAX. So welcome to TAXPROMAX. Login, register, validate TCC, non-residence, registration request. So where we're going to is login. So once if you have a login details, so basically once you have a login details, you go to your taxes due. So I'm saying this with the mindset and with the knowledge that you already have your login and you've already submitted the letter with the FIRS that you want to file VAT. So you should have done your VAT registration. They should have enabled this online platform for you. So you see the things that are in precedence before you start saying you want to file VAT online. So they should have enabled this online for you. Then they should have, your business should have commenced with them. Meaning that you have to write a commencement letter if commenced operations and they are aware. So once they are aware, they will enable this for you so that you can see the taxes due here. So if this was not enabled for you, you would see 0 here. You won't see any taxes due. So basically, once they've enabled for you, your taxes due would come like this almost every month, and more if you have more taxes you have to pay. So basically, we click on taxes due. Then once you see VAT, account year end, assessment number, range, status, filing, payment, action. So you can see VAT. Then you see account year end. This is 21/02/2025. You see, it's saying that this is 21 February 2025, meaning that here I want to pay for VAT of January. So what is telling me here, account year is the last day for payment of this VAT is 21st of February 2025. That means that's in a few days time. So that's how that's the final due date. If the day goes above this date, then it becomes overdue and there's a penalty attached. There's a penalty of 50,000 naira for the first month for failure for payment of VAT. So please, if you want to avoid that penalty, just make sure that you file your VAT before the 24th of the following month. So what I'm saying is, you want to pay for January VAT, you have to file for this VAT before the 21st of February. If you want to pay for February VAT, you have to file before the 21st of March. So if you want to pay for last year, maybe say December, you have to pay for that before 21st of January. So if you wanted to pay for December, it will be overdue now, and they would slam with a penalty for 50k for the first month. Then subsequent month, I think it's 25,000 or 55,000. I'm not sure. I have to fact check that, but I think it's one of those two. Anyways, so basically, that's just it. So, but let's go to the business, which is then assessment number, then the range. So it's telling you that this VAT is due from 21st of January 2025 to 21st of February. So if you look at it, it is logical. You know that the reason why it's showing you 21st of January to 21st of February for the payment for the January one is that, December will lapse to January too. So it's looking at it that the last day for the payment of December is 21st. So it means that the one for January has to start from the last day of the one after the December one. So which is 21st 01 2025 to 21st 02 2025, which is February. So I hope you understand this. But if you don't understand, what I would just say is January, the last day for payment of January is 21st of February 2025. The last day for payment of this February, if you want to pay for February, the last date will be March, 21st of March. Then the one for March, the last day for payment, it will be 21st of April. So I hope you understand. So status in view. You see filing is pending filing. That means we've not filed it. So that's why it's pending. So payment pending, we've not paid. So if there's any payment, then wallet payment. So if we are meant to pay, then we would have to click on this wallet payment, then we'll make the payment either through remitter or any other digital payment solutions that is being used. So then the process, so where you have to click on is process. So it's process, then you start. Yeah, one other thing I would like to mention, so you click on process first. One other thing I'd like to mention is VAT. There's VAT input and VAT output, meaning that when you are paying for VAT, you have to pay for the net. So a way of explaining this in quickly is, once you are, if you are, for example, now you are trading, you are going to collect money for some people who are going to buy your products, and you are going to purchase for some people too, what maybe you are going to sell to your customers. So if you are selling something, if someone is buying something from you, you charge them VAT. So for example, now if you are selling, say for example, you are selling drinks now, or you are selling, let's say, yeah, drinks, so you can charge VAT along. So instead of me paying, say for example, the actual price you are selling your drinks is 1,000, so I am meant to pay 1,000, and say for example 1,075 naira, which is 7.5. You have to calculate 7.5% for the person to pay. But some of these products that we are buying outside is already VAT inclusive. So instead of paying 1,075, you are going to pay 1,000. So if you remove the VAT on it, it's going to be like 9,990 something, 930 something naira, 120 something point 25 point something naira. So basically that's how it is. But yes, we don't really take these things into cognizance, but that's how it is. So it is what you should have at the back of your mind. So once someone is paying you for your items, you charge VAT along with it. So if it's a VATable item, and I believe the rule is that all items are VATable. Everything there's a VAT on it, except the one the government has said you don't have to pay VAT. They are VAT exempted, or they are zero rated. So an example of an item exempted from VAT is maybe baby products, or agricultural products, some types of agricultural products and the likes. So this discussion is another ball game, but let's just focus on filing these VATs for now. So when you come to sales schedule, so just like you're watching my video now, if you want to watch the video that has been made by the FIRS for you on how to submit returns, you can click on this link. So but if you are cool and you just want to just keep working, then I'll just guide you on how to do it by watching my own videos. So thank you. So basically, download sample templates. Once you click on download sample templates here, the first thing is you download sample templates. So it's the sample template you are going to upload. You see upload schedule here. This is sample template you are going to upload. So here, only thing you need to do is you just select NGN as the currency you are trading in. That's the currency you want to pay for your VAT in. So you see Great Britain pound, USD, and euro. So it's Nigerian currency you want to pay your VAT in. So basically, then you select NGN. What I'm saying is this currency you are finding your VAT in. So you select NGN. So then, which is Nigerian naira. So click on download sample templates. Once you click on download sample templates, it's downloaded. Then now I hope you can see this now. The FIRS. So this is their sample template. You see sample VAT sales XLS. If you can see on top of my screen here. So now you come here and you look at FIRS, Federal Revenue Service. Note for VAT status column, 0 is VATable, 1 is zero rated, and 2 is VAT exempt. So I'll explain this. So first thing you look at the column A is beneficiary name. So the name of the person you charge VAT from, the person, maybe your customer that bought things from you, you include their name here. Now the next thing is for their beneficiary thing. So you've sold item to somebody, you have to get their TIN number. You see a beneficiary name. So once you get their TIN number, is with this their TIN number that they can claim to that they have paid VAT to. as well. So because how the system works is that once they are filing for their VAT, they should see that you have filed, you have submitted you filed your own returns on their behalf. You are a collecting agent on behalf of the federal government. So what you are just doing is you are remitting on behalf of some people. You collected on behalf of government and you are remitting it to government. So the people that you collected from, is logical that you just write their names down and say, okay, I collected from so person, or I collected from so person. So that's just the same thing. So the number that is used to recognize them, name can be any name, but this number is unique to every business. It's beneficiary thing. So that's what you are using. That's what the government uses to recognize every business. So as a taxpayer, so the number is usually different for everybody. So that's why you have to supply this. You have to get this from the customer. Then the item name, diapers, then item cost, then what's the cost of the item. So then here, item description, you describe the item. Then now, so here you see the VAT status. They said something here that VAT status for note for VAT status column. This VAT status column. This is what we call VAT status column. Then you say 0 is VATable. 0 is VATable, meaning that items that you can charge VAT on is what we call VATable. So you can charge VAT on it. Now, next thing is 0 rated. 0 rated means that it's 0%. Literally, it is not exempted. There's a difference between something that is exempted and 0 rated. So something that is 0% is still a percentage. 0 is still a percentage. So that's why it's 0 rated. But something that is VAT exempt means that you don't have to charge VAT on it. There's no VAT on it. So you have to include these numbers here if that's what you want to, if the item is 0 rated or it is VATable or is. So now, like I said earlier, all items are VATable except the one the government said it is 0 rated or it is VAT exempt. So you have to know. So you can easily Google those things as well too. There's a long list of those items that you have to know. So if you want to know if your item, what you are selling, is 0 rated or VAT exempt or VATable, you can Google it and you see a list of all those items that are 0 rated, or you specifically Google the name of your product and say, okay, is peak milk or it is this thing, then you can conduct your search. Anyway, so basically you have to include this number, and all these columns must have a value. For this one, you have to include a TIN number. If you don't have this, you can put 0. But it will be at the detriment, like my client was asking me, that do we need to include beneficiary thing? I said yes, because if you don't include it, the person that we paid the VAT on behalf of, or the person that we collected the VAT from rather, would not know. They can't know. The government does not know that it's this person that we paid VAT on the behalf. So it's good you include the beneficiary thing, but you can put 0 if you don't have. So basically, we're going to the next session where I will just show you when I upload all my own items. Yeah, thank you.